Good morning, students. Welcome back to the learning of English. From this week onwards, we will start our revision for the terminal exams. And to begin with the revision for terminal exams, I am going to take the chapter from Real English Course Book, Chapter 2, A Beautiful Day. This chapter was also for your unit test, so I hope you remember the chapter while we are revising it.
The cock is crowing.
Before we move ahead, I want you to see this animated video, which you had already seen for A Beautiful Day.
Sleeps in the sun.
This will make you remember the poem
with the strongest.
and also understand it once again.
Never raising. There are 40 feeding like one. Like an army defeated, the snow hath retreated, and now doth fare ill on the top of the bare hill. The ploughboy is whooping anon, anon. There's joy in the mountains, there's life in the fountains. Small clouds are sailing, blue sky prevailing. The rain is over and gone.
So, I hope you heard the poem well and also try to recall what the poem is about. In front of you, I have drawn a small mind map of the chapter A Beautiful Day. As we move on with the revision of this chapter for terminals, let us take up the main points of this poem. The first point of this poem is, what is the name of the poet? The second point is, what is the poet describing? The third point is, what is the season? The fourth point is, what time of the day is it? The fifth point is, what is happening in the poem? The sixth point is, who all are there in the poem? And the last point is, what are they all doing? So this mind map helps us to know the main points of the poem, A Beautiful Day. Now, as I again explain you the poem, let us see the revision in a short summary form. The poem A Beautiful Day is written by William Wordsworth. This poem is about nature. It talks about seasons, winter, rainy, and spring. It is morning hour of the day. Different things are happening during this time. It shows how a day begins. The sun is shining. The cock is crowing. The birds are chirping. The stream is flowing. The lake is shining. The field is green in color. The cattle is grazing, and the people of all ages are out for their work. With this first part of the summary, I hope you received your answers of the mind map that we saw before the slide. Now let's move ahead with some more. It has stopped snowing. The leftover snow has melted from the top of the hill. The ploughboy is shouting in happiness. Rain has just got over. The sky is blue now. white clouds are floating in air, and there is joy everywhere. The day is beautiful and full of life. So this brings us to the end of the short revision summary of the poem. I hope you recalled what the poem is about. And according to the mind map that we made, all the points are covered in our revision summary. So I want you to learn the revision summary and the questions of the mind map. It will help you sum up the whole poem and also revise for your terminal examinations. I have provided in this video a revision question bank which contains different types of questions for you to attempt, like practice question answers. We begin with question 1. Fill in the blanks with correct answers. A. The snow has retreated to the top of the dash. B. Dash are sailing. C. There is life in the dash. D. The dash is whooping. E. Dash work with the strongest. I hope you will be able to solve these revision question bank. Let us move on with the next question. Question 2. Choose the correct option. The first one. Who wrote this poem? Your options are A. William Bernard, B. William Wordsworth, C. Sir William Brooke, D. William Andrews. You have to choose the correct option from the 4 given below. Number 2. Who sleeps in the sun? Option A. Cattle. Option B. People. Option C. Green field. Option D. Truth. You have to choose the correct answer from the 4 options given below. Number 3. There are 40 feeding like one. 40 what? Option A. Notes. Option B. Clouds. Option C. Grazing cattle. Option D. Trees. Choose the correct answer from the 4 options that are given to you. Question 4. What retreated like a beaten army? Option A. Snow. Option B. Clouds. Option C. Rain. Option D. Soldiers. Choose the correct option from the 4 given below. If you remember the poem properly, you'll be able to answer the questions of the revision question bank. Number 5. What is over and gone? Your options are A. Prayer, B. Summer, C. Program, D. Rain. Think about the poem and you'll know the answer well. So choose your correct answer from the 4 options given below. Question 3. Question 3 says that you have to answer the following questions. These are subjective questions. All these revision question bank, you can solve it in your rough book. It will help you practice and remember the chapter. Question number 1. Who are the people working? Question 2. What is prevailing? Question 3. What season does the poem describe? Question 4. What do you mean by the phrase, "There are 40 feeding like one"? Question 5. Name the poet of the poem. Question 6. What is there in the mountains? Question 7. What is the plowboy whooping? I want you to answer these questions in your rough book in a proper sentence formation. Question 5. Give the meaning of the following words. There are 8 words and you have to state the meaning of each word. Number 1. Twitter. Number 2. Prevailing. Number 3. Glitter. Number 4. Grazing. Number 5. Whooping. Number 6. Retreated. Number 7. Fare ill. Number 8. Plowboy. Learn the meanings and then try and attempt question number 5. Now let's see the answers of the revision bank questions. Question 1 was fill in the blanks with correct answers. A. The snow has retreated from the top of the bare hill. B. Small clouds are sailing. C. There is life in the fountains. D. The plowboy is whooping. E. The oldest and the youngest work with the strongest. Question 2. Choose the correct option. Number 1. Who wrote this poem? The correct answer is B. William Wordsworth. 2. Who sleeps in the sun? The correct answer is C. Greenfield. 3. There are 40 feeding like one. 40 what? The correct answer is C. Grazing cattle. 4. What retreated like a beaten army? The correct answer is A. Snow. 5. What is over and gone? The correct answer is D. Rain. Question 3. Answer the following questions. 1. Who are the people working? The oldest and youngest people are working with the strongest. 2. What is prevailing? It means existing. 3. What season does the poem describe? Answer is, the poem describes spring season. Number 4. What do you mean by the phrase, there are 40 feeding like one? It means that the cattle are feeding together in a group so they look like one. 5. Name the poet of the poem. The poem is written by William Wordsworth. Number 6. What is there in the mountains? There is joy in the mountains. Number 7. What is the plowboy whooping? The plowboy is whooping anon anon. Question 5. Give the meanings of the following words. Number 1. Twitter. It means make a series of short high sounds. Number 2. Prevailing. It means existing. Number 3. Glitter. It means sparkle, shine brightly with little flashes of light. 4. Grazing. Eating grass growing in field. 5. Whooping. It means expressing joy and excitement with loud cry. 6. Retreated. It means moved away or back. 7. Fare ill. It means exist with difficulty. 8. Plowboy. It means a boy who leads the animals that draw plow. Thank you for watching the learning video. I hope you will solve these questions for your terminal exams. You can subscribe to the channel on YouTube to follow all the videos into the playlist. Happy learning!